Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, and as you can tell by the title, we have my 300 Blackout build or project that I worked on to bring out here today and get the first shots. I have not shot this gun yet. As you know, if you watched my previous video on the build and project of this thing, basically just upper lower, and then I changed a bunch of just aesthetics on here. So make sure you check that video out to see everything that I put on here. But what's new that I didn't have on that last video is this suppressor. This is the YGM Resonator K that I put on here. I went with this option because I did a lot of research on it, and it was kind of like the best option for something budget that I did with this firearm. So budget, firearm, budget, suppressor. I just want to do something very simple, nothing too crazy, and we're gonna see what it's doing today. It is a direct thread, as you can tell, and we're just gonna see if this thing runs pretty good. So I do have my 20 round mag. This is a 7.62 by 35 mag, but it does hold 300 Blackout. And I've got them labeled because I got a bunch of 223, 5.56 mags, and I didn't want them getting confused. So I do have my labels on here. And then we are shooting first. I think I got 10 in here. Supersonic. This is by Frontier. Frontier 125 grain is what we're shooting first. And then I got another 10 rounds with the Hornady Black Subsonic rounds at 208 grains. So let's try this out, see how it works, see how it sounds. Now, I have experience with shooting 300 Blackout, and from my experience, you don't really need ear protection. I do have my ear protection in, but I don't really need it, especially when I start to shoot the Subsonics in a minute. We're not gonna need ear protection, but I'm gonna keep my ear protection in for the first couple rounds, and then I'm gonna take it out and see what it sounds like. So first, let's go with the Supersonic. All right, here's the first shots. I'm at 10 yards right now, and here it goes. I think this is zeroed at probably like 20 yards because that was pretty low. Okay. Alrighty, so for me, I can tell, like, I'm gonna take an ear out, but I can tell that it is suppressed very good. It's shooting really nice. I do have a bit of a kick right now. I don't know if that's due to the supers. That's 125 grain. I don't know, we'll see. Let's finish this mag. All right, so shooting that without ear protection was fine. Like, there's no ringing, no nothing. All right, I'm gonna let y'all look at that. Let me let y'all look at that target and see how we did. All right, y'all. So this is how we're looking. I'm at 10 yards. That was my first shot. So like I said, I think it's zeroed maybe at 20. So I adjusted my elevation, my height over bore, and we started shooting up in here. And that actually, those holes are very distinct, like very perfect holes, and I'm not too upset with this grouping. If you watched my previous video when I was shooting my ADM 10.5 5.56 AR, then you know my groupings were not that great. So shooting 300 Blackout today and having those types of groupings, I think it's, you know, it's a telltale of two different cartridges, two different lengths of firearms. So let's shoot some more. I'm not gonna cover those holes up. I'm just gonna keep shooting, then as I back up, I'll cover those holes up. All right, now we are going with the Subsonic rounds, and in the next mag I'm gonna do like 2 supers and then I'll do 2 subs so you can kind of hear the difference, because I shot the supers first. You probably done forgot what that sound like. So now I'm about to shoot these subs and see what difference subs can make. Okay. Okay, I should have remembered this from last time when I shot Subsonic. So Subsonic actually does give you a little bit of less back pressure when it comes to shooting suppressed. So the supers, they felt like they kicked a little bit more. With these subs, I feel like I'm able to absorb I'm able to absorb the recoil way easier. Whew. In the groupings. Let's go look, let's go look. All right, that's what our groupings are looking like for those 10 subs. It still seems like all in the same vicinity as the supers. I even got some that hit in the same holes. So, golly. I'm loving the 300 Blackout. Especially suppressed. Like I've always heard, hey Summer, once you shoot suppressed, you're not gonna want to ever shoot unsuppressed again. And it's been true, because when I did shoot it before, when I took my guns back to the range or I shot somebody else's gun unsuppressed, it's just not as fun. Like, who wants to hear loud gunshots like that anyway? It's just way too loud. So shooting suppressed is the way to go for me. So let me put some supers in there, and then put some subs and see if y'all can tell the difference in sound. Now, I forgot to mention that with this Resonator K, this is a K, meaning it's a shorter suppressor. That means my decibel rating is not gonna be as good as, you know, if this was a little bit longer. So with this on here, my hearing part, or the suppression sound of the cartridge, is not going to be as good as if I put a longer suppressor on here. So right now though, I can't really justify putting a longer one on here because I'm satisfied with what I'm getting today. So just FYI, if you get anything with a K, that means short. It's a shorter suppressor. Your decibel ratings are not going to be as good, but to each his own. So let's load up and then let's shoot again. All right, before we shoot that mag, I just need y'all to take, because I can't stop looking at it. And I might be biased because this is my gun, but can we just take a look at just the beauty of this gun? Let me put the mag in so you can get the full effect. And I'm going to cover up my number, but let's go from here to here. Ain't she cute? I know I'm probably biased, but I have every right to, because I literally put this gun together, not from scratch, but for my first, well, this is probably my second time, because my AR pistol that you guys have been seeing, that one I did like remove everything, replaced everything on that gun with other parts. So this is my second time doing this, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, to say the least. All right, so we got 3 supers and then we got 3 subs. So let's see if you can tell the difference in sound with the 3 supers and then the 3 subs. I do want to say that I like this brace extended all the way out. It's comfortable for me there. All right, here we go, supers. All right, supers, and here are subs. Oh. Well, well, we have a failure to eject. All right, so we had a failure to eject the casing. Not really sure. But it did take away my experience wanting to shoot that sub. I mean, if you can't hear the difference, you definitely can feel the difference. That one didn't lock back that time. All right, let's shoot this sub again. Still at 10 yards, but I'm about to back it up. Okay, so still didn't lock back that time. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's get this loaded back up. I got another box of supers, but I'm gonna shoot these last 7 supers, and then for the rest of the time here, we shooting subs. Cause while we shooting these supers, and they kicking like that, and they are a little bit louder than the subs. So why shoot the supers? We're gonna shoot these last 7, and then we're gonna take the rest of the day to shoot these subs. Okay. Okay, it locked back that time. I just need to take y'all to see these groupings again because ain't nothing changed. Let's put this on safe. All right, that's what our groupings are looking like. We still in the A. We still shooting pretty good. Still feels good. Super slap a little harder than the subs. They're also going a little faster because they are 125 grain compared to the 208. So that's what we're looking like, y'all. Still had that one flyer when I first took a shot, trying to see where the dot was, but this is where we at. I'm super pleased with that. And we about to keep shooting. We gonna back this thing up to 15 yards. All right, y'all, we're loaded up. We're at 15 yards. I've got subs in here. Now let's see where we at. Failure to feed. There's a failure to feed in here. All right, so the first time we had an issue was a failure to eject the casing. This time it's a failure to feed. Like, it's almost in there, but it's not. Let me go get my oil and make sure it's nice and loosey up in there. Alrighty, we have cleared the malfunction, and I did put a little oil in it and everything. So we're gonna look for a minute and see if it'll run without any issues. And hopefully we don't have any more problems. So here we go with shooting suppressed. Subsonic. Okay. All right, so sometimes it locks back, sometimes it doesn't, but that ran very smoothly. And that was, I think that was like 17 rounds. That's how I had left in that box. But now we're gonna back it up to 20 yards. And at 20 yards, I'm gonna give a consistent 10 round mag dump and see how this thing runs. See if we can keep our eye on the reticle, or keep our reticle downrange, keep it on target, and see if we can get 10 rounds very fast down into the berm. So let's load up and let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna stay right here at 15 yards. I'm not gonna aim at the target. I'm just gonna aim in the berm. Subsonic, 10 rounds. Here we go. Not too bad. I did have trigger freeze on there a couple times, but it ran. And I'm gonna keep saying it, the subsonic round is gonna be way better to shoot because again, I feel like I'm absorbing the recoil as opposed to getting slapped with the Supersonics. So if you're shooting subs, I think, y'all let me know, do y'all tell a difference between shooting supers and subs other than the sound? Does it feel different to you? And it could very well be the fact that this is a shorter barrel. I know the complete powder burn for 300 Blackout is 9 inches, so I am short an inch and a half. Inches matter when it comes to our firearms. So I don't know what I'm using this for, honestly. It could be my home defense. Haven't established that yet, but it very well could be my home defense. But I'm gonna run it first, get some more rounds through it before I decide that that's what this is going to do. Let's go back to 20 yards and let's see if we can still be on target. So far, I'm still in the A zone. I think I do have maybe one low, and that was earlier when I was shooting the 15 yards, but let's go back to 20 yards, shoot at the target, and then let me give you my thoughts on what I have done here today. All right, y'all, we are back with our loaded Subsonic 10 rounds, and we are shooting at 20 yards. Let's see if we can stay on target. So far, I got a good little group down there, and let's see if we can maintain fire. Let's go look. I can't really see back here, but I do think I have some that are carried away a little bit. Oh, we still in the, oh no we ain't. I said we still in the A zone, but hey, we're not too bad off. All right, so this is still that very first shot that I took today. I can't remember when these happened, but we still up in here, y'all. We still up in here. I think the red dot is zeroed at 20. I have not touched it since I took it out of the box, but now it gives me an idea of where I am and then where I need to adjust it to be. But 3's not bad considering we've shot, what, over 40 rounds at this point, and 3 of them are out of the A zone. Not too bad. I like it. I'm gonna bring it out here more often now that I've got the first shots through it. I'm going to be running this thing way more often now, especially Subsonic suppress. So one more last look at the 300 Blackout 7.5 inch barrel with some mods that I put on here. And yeah, so y'all let me know, do y'all have a 7.5 300 Blackout? Do you have this similar setup maybe? Supers or subs? I know it's subs, but just anybody who's a super, just put it down in the comment section. But this is my build, y'all. This is it. The 300 Blackout suppressed with a Resonator K, YHM Resonator K suppressor, and then my own little personal touches on it. All right, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Until next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace.